So today I'll be showing us how to stack and trim a square cake. And here we have two cakes. We have two different cakes. We have a vanilla cake and a butter-based chocolate cake. The first thing to do when stacking a cake is to first trim your cake. It's very important for you to trim your cake properly, because if it's not properly trimmed, you'll have an issue when you're stacking or when you're finally icing the cake. So here I have a serrated knife with me. That's what I'm going to use to trim. So, having done this, sorry, did I say vanilla cake? It's a coconut cake, please. We already have our coconut particles showing. So this first layer has been properly trimmed. I am also going to repeat the same process for the second layer, which is the butter-based chocolate cake. So you just want to make sure no particular part is higher than another. So we're good with this. Now the first thing I'm going to be doing, or rather the next thing I'm going to be doing, our first step is done, is to layer this cake with buttercream. You can choose to use any filling of your choice to layer your cake, but for this class we are going to be using buttercream. So just put a thin layer of buttercream on our cake. Okay, having done this, I'm going to place this next one on top. So I have stacked both layers up, and the next thing is to trim the sides. Now, if you finish stacking up your cake and you ice directly without working on these lines, it's going to show in your cake whether fondant or buttercream. Now, do not make the mistake of trimming your cake like this. Place your knife vertically and trim like this. It's also important that your cake is already properly cold before you trim. I'm going to do this for all four sides of the cake. Just take off any excesses. Please always remember to place your serrated knife vertically while you trim your cake. So I'm running my knife through all four sides to make sure that this top layer and this down layer are both equal. I'm going to do this until I have a perfectly squared cake. So having trimmed all four sides with this, I'm going to be using this to grate. So doing this is just going to make it perfectly, going to be making it look. So we're good. So here I have buttercream and cake crumbs. I'm going to be using this to crumb coat this cake, the first crumb coat, and also to blend the lines and make sure it's well covered. So this is what I'm going to do. So we're beginning to have a perfectly shaped square cake. Now these edges is the dicey part. You want to have a sharp edge, so when you compose this part, just use your spatula to run it through. Come to this end as well, use your spatula to run it through. Do the same thing here. trying to make sure I indeed have a perfectly squared cake. Okay, so I have composed it with a mixture of cake crumbs and buttercream. I want to make sure that this top is also leveled. It doesn't matter if you do the top or before you compose. You can do it anytime, but make sure you level the top. Now look, this top is leveled by what I see here. So let me check this side. This side is obviously not leveled by what I see here. I have to reduce this part a little. It's obviously a little bit slanting. Okay, just slightly. So I'm going to check again and be sure so I don't make any mistakes. I still need to do just a little work here, very little. And here is perfectly leveled. So we're good. I'm going to finally, if I'm going to be covering this cake with buttercream, this is the perfect time to start covering. And if you're going to cover with fondant, this is also the perfect time to start covering. Your cake has been perfectly trimmed, or rather perfectly stacked and trimmed. So if you're going to be covering with buttercream, you cover with your buttercream into any design of your choice. If you want sharp edge on your cake, your sharp edge begins from your trimming, of course. So here, as we can see, we have a perfectly squared square cake.